Darling, come on, we have to leave. It's already a few minutes past 6. Yes, I told you we have to go early. I want to be home for dinner in Switzerland. Don't discuss. We already discussed this, and yes, you got more sleep. It's 6. It's not 4:40 when the sun rises when I want to leave. Come on. And hello, friends of the Electrified Charging Fun, and welcome to Electrified Speicher elektrisiert, your channel all around Skoda e-mobility. My name is Matthias, and when we drove to Denmark, we take our time. We had 2 stopovers, and it was quite easy to drive 1,500 kilometers. For our way back home, we decided to do it the other way around. So basically trying to drive the whole distance in one push, in one journey only. And of course, my wife didn't have to get up at 6 nor at 4:40. She had sleep till 6:30. But basically she agreed that we try to drive in one push through with alternating drivers. So basically she will drive a part, I will drive a part in the rhythm of the charging of the car. And if you're interested in that, then stay around, watch this video and enjoy our drive. Basically, we're not doing this only for this channel to get a video. We have a good reason for that, and that's our dog. Our dog is not really happy if we switch hotels every night. Basically, I guess no dog can adjust to the new settings and the new environment that fast. And so he gets nervous and anxious. And we want to try out if it is better for our dog to push through. Of course, it's also stressful for him to be in the box here in the back, but he is quite adjusted to this. He knows how this works. And with enough of brakes, maybe this is better for him. And again, we try this. And also, there are a lot of stories out there of people driving into holidays 1,500 kilometers or even more, leaving at 2 or 3 a.m., just pushing through to be at the beach in the afternoon. And basically, just one driver only stopping for fueling up or for the basic necessities of going to the toilet and stuff like that. We all heard the stories. I don't know if they are all true. For me, this is not the best way to do it. One driver on such a long distance is not a good thing. That's why I already said we will alternate. So my wife will drive and I will drive and we will try it. It's simply a try. It could also be that we are getting tired and that we do a stopover. We definitely had that always in our head if it's getting too hard. And now let's hit the road. Time to drive home, and no, it's not 4:40 or 6 in the morning, it's 8:15. Basically, we had to leave the holiday home till 9 o'clock. And as you can see here, we've got 1,238 kilometers to cover. Estimated time of arrival is 10 in the evening, or better 11 in the evening. 4 charging stops with 1 hour and 50 minutes of charging. And as you can see, again, the car didn't plan any Ionity. Well, first off, I didn't want to show you the charge replanning, but have a look at this. I don't understand this. The first charger here, trying to plan it in a different way. Look where it is. The first charger he plans is here. And look where the Ionity station is. It's even closer, just a couple of kilometers, but look at this, Ionity, and there is the other charger. Skoda has definitely some homework to do here, because this is a behavior I don't want to see when charge planning with filters. Well, nobody can say we didn't try, but I guess we will not make it on time back home. Basically, have a look at the map here. This is the situation. We are here in this traffic jam all around the German Autobahn A7 here, because some genius in Germany thought it would be a nice idea to do a total lock of this Autobahn, of this highway to the south on the first holiday weekend up here in Lower Saxony and Schleswig-Holstein. And basically, when all the tourists coming back from Denmark and those parts of the country starting into vacation, they locked 30 kilometers for road repairs and sent all the traffic around the Autobahn. And we are in that traffic jam right here. And this is not the first one. The first traffic jam occurred when we want to go over the border from Denmark to Germany. Expected waiting time 30 to 45 minutes. So we went around that traffic jam. After passing around that traffic jam, we went into this one. And finally, we reached the Ionity charging station in Aalbeck. But we are still north of Hamburg. We are still up here in the north, and look at the stats. Oh, basically I plugged in with 16% just for the record, but here you have it. 4.5 hours for only 306 kilometers. Low average speed. And well, I'm here at the Ionity. You can see charging with 176 kilowatts, so charging is not an issue. But basically driving like this to circumvent the traffic jam, with all the new traffic jam on the side roads, with all this stress, it really sucks, to be honest. And I'm getting tired from this. And to think about driving now still down to Switzerland is a horrible thing to think of. So basically, yes, first we have to rest here to chill a bit, and then we need to decide, but I think the only way will be going into a hotel and do the rest tomorrow. The next Ionity stop I planned manually, as you can see over here. This one is red since the beginning I planned it. And basically this means chargers not available or all chargers occupied. More often it means all chargers occupied, but it isn't. We checked in the Ionity app and basically it changes. Sometimes it's occupied, sometimes all 4 chargers are available. And if you look here closely, when I tap on the charger and hit show me, it also says that 3 of 4 are available. But as soon as I close this down and go back to the menu, scroll over here, it says the charger is not available. And basically that is a software bug which is really annoying, because now I would assume I have to replan and find another charger, but there is no reason to do so. Why can't this point switch over to green when a charger is available? I don't understand that. And as you can see, all Ionities are available here. No one is blocked, so basically the navigation of Skoda was not correct with this. You could easily charge up here as we do right now. You can see already up to 180 kilowatts. And to be honest, I'll need a rest right now. I want a coffee, I want something to eat, I want to walk with the dog, because as of now, I am really tired. Before I get my deserved rest, here you can see the stats of the drive so far. Not even 600 kilometers, but already 7 hours and 35 minutes of driving time. Average speed is below of everything I want. And basically, this is sad. And you know what? Right after the complete roadblock, we were approaching Hamburg, and there was 30 minutes of traffic jam before the Elbe tunnels. We just passed that, and then there came some road constructions, and within one there was an accident. So again, we had to bypass this, driving country road and through cities. Then we had a lot of other traffic problems, like more roadworks with 80, and then all around Hanover it's just 100. It's really a mess. You can do whatever you want. You are just not able to drive that fast as I want. And so basically what I'm trying to do with this video, I cannot achieve, showing you the consumption when you really drive fast. And then it happened, what you never want to have on the road. It seems there was an accident ahead of us and the Autobahn is totally blocked. No way to drive further. We are still standing here and waiting for our turn to drive. And basically, if I have a look at navigation, you can now see it. Before we couldn't, and there you go. What else should we now endure even more? This is the highlight of frustration. But to be honest, let's make a positive thing out of it and talk about an electric car in a traffic jam when you can't move. And sometimes there are rumors that this might be a problem, but this is no problem at all. Look at this, we have 45% SOC, and at the moment we have a consumption at around 1 kilowatt hour. So basically, with 45% SOC, I would assume 30 kilowatt hours left on the battery, we could stand here for 30 hours. Basically, we will never stand here for 30 hours. This will be solved pretty much earlier, but no problem at all. No engine running, climate AC is on, music is running, not now because of copyright issues with YouTube. And it's quite easy, but if nothing goes, then do the best and make the best out of it. We got some chili cheese chips left over from our holidays. 2 cans of IPA of a good India Pale Ale beer. Of course, it's alcohol free. And the only thing missing, that's Netflix here. Hey Skoda, why don't I have Netflix here? Just Netflix, and we could enjoy a movie, have some snacks and a fine beer whilst waiting the traffic jam passing by. Because if you can't do anything else, then just enjoy life and have a good beer. So, cheers! We are here in Ionity charging spot, 12 chargers, only 2 occupied. And basically, I'm just tired. We are still not at the hotel, we are still not near Würzburg. And after the traffic jam with the roadblock, we had another road construction site and stuff like that. Basically, we just hit here to charge up, and as you can see already, as I'm filming, we are at 81%. I put the charger up to 100 because simply I don't care how much we charge here. I'm hungry. We got a Subway sandwich. My wife's outside eating. We are tired and we don't want to drive any further, but still an hour to go to the hotel, not home. And look at the stats. This is it. 786 kilometers in 10.5 hours. Yes, you see that right. This is awful. So basically this is where we stranded. This is our hotel for the night. Right on the other side is the car rest place. And there you go. We have some Lego chargers. We don't use them because we charge with Ionity. And let's look at some stats here in the car. Basically, it's nearly 10 p.m. and this is the driving stats for today. There you go. 868 kilometers in over 11 hours. This is horrible. This is a horrible speed. But as we already charged, we can start here with 69% tomorrow on our journey. Why that stay? You see here, if I do the navigation home, it says at least 4 hours. Some charging is necessary to reach there. So basically, if you look at the time, we would be at home at 2 in the night, maybe 2:30, maybe 3 in the morning. I simply don't know. And I'm too tired to drive. And my wife also said she is not interested in driving any longer. We need a rest. We need to stay here, get some sleep, and then go back on our journey tomorrow, plenty refreshed and fit. So basically that's it for today. Completely different as expected, but hey, that's how life plays. Good morning on the second day, and as you can see, we are already at a charger. We drove till we hit 9% SOC and went here to the Ionity, our last charging stop on this journey until we reach home. You already saw it here. We're hitting the charger with 9%, are already up to 15% charging at peak. And this is the last charging stop. We only need to charge to 45 or 50%, so basically 10 minutes. This will not be enough for all videos, so maybe we charge a bit longer. Enough chargers are available here, so we're not blocking anyone. Well, let me tell you a story. I showed you the coffee for a reason. Because when we came here, we stopped by a resting place to get the coffee, and we were at around 50% SOC, so no need to charge. But there were 4 Ionity chargers. And Skoda said, well, all 4 not available, red. But we already learned Skoda is not that much reliable, so we opened up Ionity app, and it says 3 or 4 available. But this here is the situation on site. all 4 out of order. And just imagine you hit that spot now with 5% SOC. Basically, you have a problem. And there's a lot of room for improvement for data on available charges. But right here, there are enough chargers available. I'll do the videos and then we see each other to the conclusion when we are back at home. But before we do, I'll show you driving data because today it's running much smoother. See here, we are only 2 hours on the road, over 212 kilometers driven, nearly 110 kilometers on average. This is much better than yesterday. And then we are back home, finally. And this today was easy. There were no difficulties on the road. We could simply drive and get in time back at home. And let me show you the stats of today's drive. So basically we have 103 kilometers average. It was 104, but I did the German video already, so it dropped to 1 kilometer. 378 kilometers in 3 hours and 45 minutes. Average consumption you can see. What should be a drive down to Switzerland in just one single move went completely different. And basically, so this is just a vlog of what can happen to you if you go on long distances. And it does not matter if you drive an EV or a combustion engine, this is what happens. This is what could happen. So a lot of roadworks and a lot of traffic jams, everything is possible. And basically, I'm interested in what did you already experience when you go on a long distance with an EV? Write me in the comments. Do you still have any questions left on this long distance drive? Then again, write me in the comments and I try to answer them all. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss all the other videos. And until then, stay full of energy.